Can you tell me when and how you found out about Suge sneaking around with Michel'le when that first started?
Yeah, well, when I actually first found, I should have known. I picked up on it. It was one of the tapings, the final with Will Smith. And damn, what show was that? Probably was Bel Air. Uh, we were at this at the Bar One, and there was a rap party for one of the shows. And he called me, and he was like, "Reg, I need you to go to a party with Michel'le." I'm like, "Sure." I got a guard. I said a guard. No, no, Reg, I need you to. I want you to go with her. I want you to go with her. I'm like, sure, come on, man. He was like, no, Reg, you go with her. So I'm like, okay, I'll go with her. He had never requested for me to go and hang out with anybody other than one time I got stuck with Nate Dogg. But, because he know I normally, I just hire guards. I don't be playing out there playing security and stuff. And so we went there that night. Uh, she was all bubbly and happy because her and Tashina are real tight. You know what? It was the rap on Martin. That's what it was. It was the Martin, but Will for some reason was there. And but Montel Jordan was hot then. She was in love with Montel Jordan. You remember this is how we do it, guy? And so I came back after that party and I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, we had a good time. It was all good. Well, she was all on trying to get and holler at Montel Jordan. And he go, what? I was like, that dude, from Def Jam, that dude that sang that song. I said, really? And so then the next day I'm called in. Hey, Red, what you tell me about Michel'le and Montel Jordan? I was like, she was cool. She was like, Reggie, stop that. Don't do that. Don't tell him that. I'm like, no. Michel'le, you was feeling Montel Jordan. You was. And so I didn't catch it. I should have caught it then. But a couple of days or a couple of weeks or months after that, well, then that's when that Christmas party thing happened with, and I told Suge, I said, Michel'le left with Dre that night. They left in the limo together because then she had a DUI case and she couldn't drive around. And so he was like, she left with who? She said, her and Dre left together. When the police shut down the party. Still ain't picking up on nothing. But the next day, I see her limo getting taken away, right? Because she been riding around this limo for like weeks and months. But it's no longer available, right? And so then she goes to Betty Ford, right? She calling from Betty Ford every day, trying, Suge, please, I'll get right. Just let me out. Let me come home. So Suge finally lets her decide he's gonna go get her. And me and Norris and Suge went and picked her up. And me and Norris sitting up front. I think Norris driving the limo because by then we had like a little office limo that we up there. And the whole back, they were in the back the whole time. Just rumbling in the back. That's when I was like, oh, okay, these niggas together. And so, man, but when we was in the Bahamas, he was playing with her head, talking about he gonna get married. She had a wedding dress out there in the Bahamas and stuff. And so I remember at the courthouse laughing at the females when he was going to court because nobody still knew. I'm telling you, this is how it was secret. Even when he was on probation violation here, nobody knew. And I remember them arguing, the females, and trying to look out for Michel'le and put her in front in line and all that. And say, if y'all only knew. Y'all out there fighting, trying to look out for her. And she messing with y'all man. And, but yeah, but that was the thing. But one thing I can say about him or her, he loved that woman. He really did fall in love with Michel'le. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Daz had done an interview and tried to speculate that that Michel'le was hooking up with Tupac because of some video. It was a video clip of them in a studio, and she just gives him a hug from behind because he's sitting at the booth, but or sitting at the boards. I'm sorry. But did you ever hear anything about Tupac trying to get with Michel'le?
Well, Dad's wrong on that particular situation. That's just her being 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 affectionate like she is. Just being a woman, being a female, being affectionate. But there was one incident that happened in New Orleans. On the trip home from New Orleans after the concert, where me and Suge and I think Buntry, somebody else, we all flew back on a private plane. We left early. It might not have been a private plane. This might have been an earlier flight or whatever, and left all of them back there. So they were all mad that we left them like that. But it was some reason Suge had to get back for something. Or maybe because he was transferring the cash back, how we was bringing the cash back. So I think it was a private plane. Because, you can't be going through those airports with all that cash. And so anyway, so Michel'le said on that flight that Tupac was trying to get at her and holler at her and stuff like that. And that's when Suge came to me and said, yeah, man, Pac messing shit up. He trying to holler at Michel'le. If Dre find out about that, he gonna mess shit up. That's gonna mess stuff up. Cause y'all gotta remember this like December of '95. And I laughed because I already knew that those niggas was messing around. I'm like, yeah, what do you mean if Pac? if Dre find out about Pac hitting her, I said Dre gonna have a fit when he find out you messing with her. Is what's gonna cause it. But yeah, other than that, I never heard that. And I don't believe that. Because she known if she would have did that, Pac, Pac was just gonna be a one-time thing. And Suge definitely wouldn't have took care of her. But Suge took good care of Michel'le from about 94, 95, all the way until about 2007, 2006. Took very good care of her. So that would have been a bad business move on her part if she did. So I don't believe that. And she's not a dumb girl at all. She come across in that voice and all that, but she's not. She's very calculative. Not dumb at all.